treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will get the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know that having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again to build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him downfield. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Ramsey. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got his man. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So NC State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability, believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out of it.
Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. Touchdown, North Carolina. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. How about the Renaissance? Tight ends, inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I'll tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread, don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches. So he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Takes the handoff. It's Ramsey. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Snagged in the middle. It's Ramsey. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route and patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Ramsey. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
He's got an open man. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's
got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The screen, he can go. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Running to the left. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
On third and goal, they'll throw it. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Looking to fire. Shows him the stiff arm. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down partner.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. Quarterback making checks. Used the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Power football with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
see it so much in college football when they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
From the gun, the running back has it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Fires to the right. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He leaves it with his back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, but just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
I like the idea by the quarterback. He wanted to attack the middle of the field. He found his open guy. Receivers just got to be able to make a play for him.
Gets it out fast. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Georgia Southern comes to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Turning it on. At the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Canton looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. So unlike this program. They're trailing by 14 to Ole Miss. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. Looks as if NC State has a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable. And then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage.
Broken collarbone.
Oh, it falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Turns like that while you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. He stopped at the 48 and pick up a 10 on the play. And the Eagles will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out of the half. Makes the grab on the back. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another first and 10. Offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. This time it's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, we've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing it out.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Tight end finds a soft spot. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. NC State going up tempo.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's snuffed out behind the line again. Went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, NC State! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game. It just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback may change this route. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Out of the backfield, he's open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
This time he's got it. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal. They're going to run it. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Eagles. And they add 6 more to the red trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everything. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The give to the tailback. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
A strike downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, they'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Got the quick completion. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
It is going to be traffic.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if that don't let you fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive lineman, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. They're working that left side. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. At the 45 on his way. He smashes his way through again. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now on the option. The pitch. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. 1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now on 2nd and goal. Try to march their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up the onside kick. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They have it once again. It's spectacular field position. Cashed in the last time, and even better this time around. Might be changing the route. Off play action on first down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Now the play fake. He's not afraid to go deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot down.
And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time.
He's got it. First down and more. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss, and now about to move to 9-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
You know what, recently, it is a great play, and I think they were in nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you can see it pay dividends on that 3rd down.
Under fire. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coaches, block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. Oh, a lot of space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Wants to throw on third. Breaks the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Man, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Throws to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Complete.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Open spacing. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Reeder. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, the power run here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. Holds it in and looking upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Georgia Southern Eagles. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Georgia Southern's offense will get the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's calling.
The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Ramsey. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. Now, I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So, no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of hands.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Bulldozes his way through.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Using the quick game.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. I'll get on the same page. You could tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
Makes the catch. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's first down from the 11. To the air on first down. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're going back to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker ball coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab over the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finding open areas. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the left. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You can tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Got his man downfield. Open space at the 25. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Eagles with the first and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State right back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hard in the backfield, it's McKee. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Trying to set up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. And the returner will be knocked down. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to...
Turning it on! Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He hauls one deep down the left side. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line gets set, first down. Motion from the wide out. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on second and short. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to throw again. Quickly complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. The snap sets up the throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Brought down at the 8-yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for a better fourth quarter. He'll try to take it back. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the passing game paid dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in this situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. He wants to change this route. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at first.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Eagles. The
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Lost to fire on second down. Got a man. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
Hand off from the gun. Man, a defender missed. They bring him down, but it'll be pushed down at the 42. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Gets the first himself. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's down right at the 17, and the clock will stop to move the chains on the first down. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He'll set up to throw. That's a fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And the D deny them on second and goal.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone to get the touchdown. It's not.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. One more snap coming before halftime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires one high and deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis Wade Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll operate out of split backs. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're testing the right side here. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. They'll line up to go for 2.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about. You take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Here comes the heat. Man, and he paid for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Oh, what a move. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Mississippi State going up tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins him deep inside the 10-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help...
It's a seam wide open. The 40. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. On target. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the wideout. Second down, he'll throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little screen to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He'll take it himself. There he goes. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I know we're in the third quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. Got room on the return. Oh, he got loose. They get it out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Fires to the big fella. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Snap from the gun on third down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They just keep firing. Quick strike complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
By the receiver, he's brought down at the 34. That's a first down for the offense.
Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got his man. And the Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll try to get it through the air. Got his man quickly. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Georgia Southern.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. A little release to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Eagles want to crank the tempo.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Looking for the goal line. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Eagles! And the pummeling has started. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you, and attack that.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Wants to throw it. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the move. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. Looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A great catch and run for 6. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's involved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Making side adjustments here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Eagles! And the stomping has commenced. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Mississippi State, 33.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Breaks the grab.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Pulls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it under 45. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the quick game. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Timeout, Georgia Southern.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball, but David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense option. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.